Hello, wonderful people. How are you all doing today? Welcome to Manchester City versus Wolves, the big watch along. We're going to be here for the next couple of hours. Being nervous, hopefully not enjoying the game in a painful way, basically. It's going to be very, very, very interesting. Hello to everyone already joining in. It's the first game of the season. It's very, very exciting. It's wonderful to see all the familiar faces already. Who's here? Loads of people already here. Hello to Anders. Hello to, who else is there? Storm and... Usman and everyone else basically, and Lewis and Christian Uwazara saying hey Stevie, hello to Christian, to Naz saying Nathan Aki baby, Nathan Aki, whoa. I've already got a block someone from the channel who's just trolling away, and it's Ukba. See you later, Ukba. You're now hid from this channel and you'll never even know about it. It's wonderful to see. Hello to Dale O'Malley as well. How is everyone feeling about the game? I hope you're all here for the long haul. It's going to be interesting to see how this one unfolds. Hello to Alster as well, and to Sam James, and to Yassir, and to Jude Campbell, and to Charlie, and everyone else. It's good to see the boys back on the screen. Indeed, Charlie Elliott. I'm very excited for this. And, it's an interesting one. Lagankow's got this shirt on as well. Lagankow, you have excellent taste, of course. It's an interesting one, this team. This game we've got going on. I'm going to see how it goes today. And at the moment, I'm currently a little bit apprehensive, of course, naturally. But, I mean, I'll start to feel a little bit better as the game unfolds a little bit. So, in terms of the actual lineup, as you can see on screen there... it's an interesting one. We've got lots of injuries, basically. Ederson in goal. We don't really know. If it's a back three, it's a back three of Stones, Ake and Fernandinho, with Walker and Mendy as wing-backs, of course, with then Fernandinho. Then with De Bruyne, Foden, Sterling, Gabriel Jesus. If it's a back four, we've got Kyle Walker, Stones, Ake and Mendy. Then with Fernandinho and Rodri holding behind De Bruyne, and then Foden, Sterling and Gabriel Jesus kind of as the forwards, which will be very, very interesting. I'm hoping, personally, it's a midfield too. I want to see a double pivot thing. I don't really want to see the back three in this situation because I don't really think we've got the players for it. It gets very interesting when you look at the bench. I haven't got it on screen, but let me just try and find the bench for you. Do you know what? I'll get it on screen via a screenshot right now if you give me a second. The bench is very interesting. We've got a few new names on the bench, basically. An awful lot of new names on the bench. So I'll get the bench up for you now. Here we go, one sec. I'm going to put it on screen right now. Oops, I probably should mute my laptop, which would be a good idea. The bench is full of kids, basically. We've got quite a few injuries, which is... I was not expecting this many absentees on the bench, but we've got what we've got. So there is... Oh, it's right above my head there. So there is the bench for you as well on the screen currently at the moment. As you can see there, you've got... Zach Steffen's on the bench, making his first appearance on the bench, obviously after his loan last season where he was very, very good over the Bundesliga. We've got the new boy, another new boy on the bench, Torres. Delap's on the bench as well. We've got Morris and Otamendi there, of course. Doyle and Bernarbi. We've only got like a few senior players. We've only got two players on the bench who were senior players last season for Manchester City Football Club, which is crazy when you look about it that way. But I'm delighted to see Delap on the bench. Absolutely delighted, of course. He's a fantastic player, and I would love to see him make his debut as well. And likewise, Bernarbi and Doyle. It'd be great to see them going at some point. Jimmy Five Chins. Jimmy Five Chins. I've got a new little kind of super chat menu. There we go. Over to the super chat kind of menu. And also, I want to say shout out to all the members here. This is like the members' wall of fame there. Jimmy Five Chins with a comment saying, thank you so much, Jimmy Five Chins. Exciting lineup. Stone's something to prove, and I think he will. Jimmy, I hope you're right, pal. Jimmy, absolute hero for the chat. And also, I agree, Jimmy. Like, Stones has got an awful lot to prove. He's got loads of ability, as we know. It just so matters whether he can actually go and prove that he has that still in him. The thing about Stones is we all know he's got the ability, physicality, the height and all that kind of stuff, but he doesn't seem to have the focus or the reliability every now and then. So fingers crossed that he can turn it around. Jimmy, thank you so much for the support, mate. But it's an interesting lineup. It's a very interesting lineup. I'm quite happy about it. I'm largely pretty happy with it. And it is, as Storms just said, it is Rory Delap's lad. It's Liam Delap, man. What I like about Liam Delap, by the way, he's a bit of a bastard. He genuinely is. He's kind of like, pull my chair a little bit closer. He's really physical, and sometimes I like players who are like that. You know, when they're like 17 years old, but they're already 6 foot and they're already really aggressive. It's just good to see. He's going to the top already. Don't worry about it. Delap is going to be a very high quality striker. He's a footballer in terms of he's technically good. He can pass it around, all that kind of stuff. He's fast. He's aggressive. He's got an eye for goal, a rocket of a shot. He's great at beating people. What's not to like about it, really? What's not to like about it? Foden is a quicker David Silva. Lagan Cow, I mean, I hope you're right. Laporte has COVID. Yeah, basically, if you don't know where... Laporte, I think he had COVID, but he's not basically... Yeah, he had COVID, Alster's right. So in terms of the absentees, Cancelo, according to Manchester City, has a foot injury, which is a bit of a shame. I'm sure it's only a short-term thing. Bernardo got a knock when he was playing for Portugal, so I presume it's that. Who else? Gundogan's got COVID, so he's not ready yet, unfortunately. Then we've got... who else is missing? We've got Aguero, obviously, is injured as well. Then we've got... don't know where Zinchenko is. Absolutely no idea where Zinchenko is. Apparently, it's a little strain or something like that from international duty. So, he's out as well for a little injury. And then we've got... who's the other one out with an injury as well? Oh, it's just basically Mahrez is not fully fit yet, I guess. That's why he's not starting. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I mean, it's an interesting team. It's not one I'm complaining about. I think it's kind of like... I kind of like it, really, the team. We've got lots going on there, so we'll see. When will Aguero be back? Arab FC, I mean... I don't know. Interesting name there as well, by the way. I reckon... I'm not confident. 5-6 weeks, I reckon, personally. He doesn't take. He's not very quick at getting back, is he? But what is everyone's predictions? Let us know in the comments below. Please let us know your predictions. And don't forget as well to give this video a like. 363 people currently watching. 368. And it'd be good to get over 150 likes before we get going. And also, let's see what any subscriber targets are for this video. We are currently at, for those who care, I know some of you do care about these things, we're currently at 43,214. We need 86 more subscribers during the course of this video to get to 43,300. I'm not really going to think we're going to make it, but prove me wrong. Let's fingers crossed we can make it. So, everyone's predictions. Do you know what? It's so funny watching everyone be so negative on Twitter and then so positive in the comments here. It's a bit of a mixture. Martina reckons 3-1. Harez Offman says 3-0 City. Thomas saying I can see Torres coming on. I can too, mate. Buster Gina saying... What's that? Nicola just shouted 2-1. She sat over there eating a McDonald's, bless her. Wobbling her little feet and watching some with headphones in. 3-2 City is calling to Ashai. Winbane saying 3-1. Lagan Cow saying 2-1 Wolves. Andreas Wallen Wolves saying 4-3-2. It's a little bit of a disconnect here. Some people reckon City, some people reckon Wolves. I am saying be confident. Be confident, guys. Be confident. Alster saying Torres, Mahrez, the lap to come on. Bar injuries from me. 3-1 City. Alster, I like the way you think, pal. I like the way you think. That'd be wonderful. Big fan of Mike and give us a fair crack of the whip on the punditry. Yeah, I mean, I can't hear the punditry, unfortunately, because I'm busy. But I'm sure Mike has given us a lot of support. 118 likes. That's good. Let's get it to 200. Give this video a like. It helps getting more people in. It helps support the channel. So it'd be good to get those likes coming in. Smash that like button. As, you know, Disney YouTubers and all that say when you go like... 1,000 likes. Yeah, I'm not very good at that kind of stuff. I'll stop it now. I'll just make you all cringe. Hello to Ezo127 saying, hey, Stephen, with loads of big blue hearts for me. Isn't it weird, by the way, that we're already back here, you know? It feels like it was only yesterday when we were talking about the Lyon game. It's absolutely flown by already. But we are back here, and we're all watching the games together, and the Premier League is going to be underway. And we're going to get to see Ake. Mace just said, I can't wait to see Ake. Mace, you're absolutely spot on. I'm looking forward to it too. I'm looking forward to seeing Nathan Ake. He's going to get a chance. I'm very interested to see if he's going to be playing in a back two or a back three. That's the big one for me. And it's worth bearing in mind as well, Ake, if he has a slowish start to his career, don't worry too much about it. It happens to the best of him, you know. You've got to be very patient with any new signings and all this kind of stuff. But Ake is a quality player, and I'm excited to see how he gets on at Manchester City. I've got a lot of faith in him. Nathan Ake, baby. Isn't it a shame, by the way, that there's no no fans in grounds, because I would 100% be getting that going, and Nick would be helping me getting it going as well, and it would get going. Nathan Ake, baby. Wouldn't be get go. Ake, baby. Lagan Cow, sorry, no mentions of the Lyon game. Adam Johnson, hopefully not the Adam Johnson who's going for a 2-1 win, but he's shitting himself currently. Yeah, I mean, it's... I'm a bit nervous as well, but I'm calm, I'm relaxed. It's only football at the end of the day. I'm much as I'm excited. I'm not going to panic until I see a reason to panic, if that makes sense. Yeah, Marcel, I will be watching the match, of course. Obviously, it's not on yet, but currently, I'm sat here, you know. I've got it on the TV there. I'm waiting to see how it gets on. And then, obviously, we'll be going live. We'll be watching it and chatting along together. Embers to United to produce Nathan Ake baby in the studio. Maybe one day, Alistair. Maybe one day. Jimmy's really excited. Good on Jimmy, man. Jimmy's bringing that energy. You should panic. No, Ian, to be honest, mate, if I'm panicking at Manchester City side like this, I mean, look at that random cards in there, by the way, from an old video popping up. Sorry about that. If I'm panicking about this Manchester City team, then I've lost all perspective. I know there are some gaping holes, but I am literally 35 years old and I have seen an awful lot of shit. So I'm not going to panic over a team that contains Sterling, De Bruyne, Foden, Rodri, Walker, Ake, Ederson. I'm not going to panic over a team with that much quality. And if we accept that we're beat already, then we'll get beat. So we should turn up and hopefully be confident because we still have a better team on paper. That's an actual fact. It's a fact. I'm sorry, but that's a matter of fact. We do. If City play to the best, and Wolves play to their best, City beat Wolves. It's still that simple. So we have to be calm. And thoughts on the lineup, SA. I think the lineup's okay. I mean, I'll be a lot more comfortable if it's a 4-2-3-1, really. I want it to be a double pivot as opposed to 3 at the back, but we'll see, I guess. We have to just wait and see how it comes out. I mean, obviously we'll know in about 3 minutes from now how the plays line up, but I'm quietly confident. And we've got to be confident. It's a good team, I reckon. It's a good team. Beard is growing back already, yep, and it's growing back nicely and quickly. Thankfully. It'll grow on me, the beard, quite literally. The beard. Ake, he isn't the tallest Ake, is in watching the screen right now. He's a good few inches shorter than Rodri. He's a small Nicola's input there. He's a small boy. I want throughout this video, Nicola, is you just shouting random comments on their appearance. Wolves! Wolves! No, don't cheer Wolves. That's better. Can you all actually hear Nicola, by the way? Hopefully you can, because I mean this is the kind of gold commentary that you all need. He's a small boy. Imagine that, Martin Tyler just randomly going in the commentary going, well,
he's a small boy.
I mean that's the kind of
Small boy go.
Look at that small boy go. That's what that's Nicola's commentary on Ake. Beardless Steve reminds me of Richard Ayoade. Fuck you, Alistair. It's just the glasses. It's literally that, man. If you get rid of it, all of a sudden you're like, no.
You're beardless now. It's like you've got a hole in your beard again.
I've got. That's it. But Richard Ayoade is cool as fuck, to be fair. So I won't take it, but at least he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. Man City.
Man City. Nicola's getting.
Hello.
Can you watch it here, Nicola? By the way, I hope you can, because he's not. I think if he's Balotelli, small boy. I like that. Christian, I fucking love you too, pal. Thank you so much. Do you have the left wing back from Leon, Stephen? I'm scared. Do they have the left wing back from Leon? I actually didn't really know that. If that's so, fair play. That's his and forehead and hair windy. That's how I style my hair, windy. Alistair. It won't be long until Nick is in the comments, I reckon, causing shit, I reckon. You don't have to stay in there, don't worry. Yeah, you can hear Nicola. You can. That's good to hear.
Woo!
You're such a little dick. I love it.
Yeah, I am.
Really confident for the game. A decent lineup, but just fearing the slow pivots in Finn and Rodri. Tanai, I agree. I mean, fingers crossed we'll go. Oh, Liam Moores. Going over to the Super Chat screen. Liam Moores. Thank you so much to the Super Chat screen. Liam Moores, come on City, big up Stephen, Nicola, up the Blues. Liam Moores, thank you so much. Also want to give shout outs once again to the Wall of Fame there. The esteemed, these are all my members, by the way, and these guys are just like the big heroes. Almost as much as a hero as Liam Moores. Thank you so much, Liam, for the comment, mate. Big up Stephen, Nicola, big up Liam Moores, everyone. Come on City, come on City. Come on, City. I want to get it going. Also, I'm going to get the timer ready because it's going to go in a second. So I'm just hovering my finger over the timer now, as you can see by the fact that there's a mouse probably flying over it somewhere there. There we go. Ake looks good in the kit. Ake looks good in the third kit. Ake, baby. Right, we're ready to get the timer going. Come on, City. Small boy looks good in small kit. What's going on? Come on, City. I'm waiting for it to kick off so I can get the timer going. Sorry for the quiet notice. You just have to be patient. Oh, it's got a countdown on screen. Nice graphics. Thank you so much, Philip. Nathan Ake, baby. Oh yeah, everyone's just singing the Nathan Ake song. Are we off? Oh, they're doing the knee thing. They're taking the knee still. Is that the start of the game? I don't actually know. All right, the game's underway. Right, we're underway. Here we go, guys. We're underway. I'm looking forward to it. Come on, City. Come on, City. Fingers crossed we get there through this game. I'm not currently unconfident, but I wouldn't say I'm currently confident either at the same team. At the same time. Same time. The same team. Paynes Nandinho. I don't know what you're on about there, man. Oh, Paisley. That's terrible. I think the Paisley looks alright, to be honest. It looks okay. It looks alright. It looks nicer with the shorts, thankfully. Are we actually going to watch the game? Tyler, I can't show the game. If everyone's joining in, I can't show the game. It's a watch long, so basically it's like I pretend to be your mate. Essentially, I'm pretty certain that's the point of a watch along. It's like I'm a lockdown friend substitute, essentially. So you can all sit and watch the game together and chat shit, and I'll go for as many comments as I can. I will enjoy the game together, but I can't show the game because I will be deaded. My channel will be deaded. It looks quite nice. I mean, the players haven't got long sleeve versions on. They've got because in the comments, they haven't got long sleeve kits on, but because they've got the top underneath it, it looks like a long sleeve shirt. I bet this shirt would look really nice in long sleeves. It's a back four. We've gone for the back four, which I'm happy about. So Fernandinho is playing in midfield, which is good. So Kyle Walker's rampantly gone further forward, which is pretty interesting. So it looks like we've gone for a back four, yeah. Or is it a back three? Oh, go on, Sterling. Oh! Oh, that's a big shout. Did he dive? Oh, he's gone down a bit. He's gone down a bit softly there. Is he dived a little bit? I think he's dived, unfortunately, guys. I think he's dived. That's not a pen. That's not a pen. Yeah, I think he's gone down a bit softly there. Raheem. I mean, I'm going to blame his terrible haircut. I can't really talk much. Ah, Scott Denham. Oh, what a hero, Scott. Jumping in with a big super chat there, Scott. And we're live. Cheers to a new season. I'm City till I die. I'm City till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm City till I die. City till I die. I'm City till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I am. Scott, City till... Scott, thank you so much, man. I'm so excited for the season, Scott. Absolute hero. Thank you so much for the comments, Scott. Looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a big... hopefully exciting season, Scott. Thank you so much for the support, Scott. Absolute hero. Could you not buy what's going on with Nicola? Buy gluten-free buns and add them onto your burger, Nicola? I didn't know what's going on here. I've just seen the comments from the members and related to nothing. Hello, Stephen. Hello to Thomas. Thomas, how you doing, pal? Now you get that as a pen again. Probably true. It's a good reason, by the way, to show why we should be confident, by the way. I'm glad Stones, by the way, is getting a game. I want Stones to prove himself. He's a massive letdown, but I want him to prove himself. Good ball, by the way, out wide to Mendy. But I want him to get a chance to actually show how good he could be, because we all know he could be. Sterling started brightly here. I can't really tell the formation yet. It's kind of hard to tell. The players are shifting around a lot. It looks like, I mean, at the moment, like Foden, I think Foden is out wide. I think it is a 4... I think it is a 4-2-3-1. It's very, it's a bit hard to tell at the moment. Thomas, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the watch long. I was tired earlier, but now I am actually looking forward to the watch long. You know, it's going to be nice. Let me get that clock over there. It's annoying me a bit at the time at the side. No, it's fine. I'll leave it. But I'm looking forward. I've been enjoying this now. It's good to see. What's the 6, Nicola? What's you on about? What's the 6 about, Nicola?
What is 6?
6 is the best number. I mean, it's the best number. But also, I'd love to say hello to Nicola in the comments. She's moderating in her usual high quality standard. Dropping burger talk, McDonald's talk.
Someone asked me.
Well, they asked you, are you eating McDonald's right now?
No, they said, what's your favourite thing from Mackie D's? And I went, Big Mac meal without the bread. Like putting a salad.
Ah, fair enough. I've just put my hand in my cup of tea. Fucking hell, who manages that? I wasn't looking.
What have you done?
Just put my hand in my cup of tea instead of grabbing it. Tried to grab it and wasn't looking. What a fail. The gang just dropping the Nicola emojis. Ashai Kulkarni had nightmares for weeks about Traore versus Mendy. Hope they don't come true. Let's give Mendy a go, man. Let's give Mendy a go. Mendy, this is his last chance, Mendy, isn't it? Steven. This is his last chance, basically. And I want him to prove himself. He's had an awful lot of time to rest up and recuperate now, Mendy. So fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Good to hear, Thomas. Nicola's committed of a half. My missus will hardly ever watch. Leah, I mean, she's fair. She's just sat on there in a tablet watching something else. So she's not really watching the game. She's here just for the moral support. Bless her. She's got a tablet there. She's got a McDonald's, and she's got a phone moderating the comments. Nicola is the best, you know. I love how Nicola's bigger than my channel, to be honest.
Huh?
You're bigger than my channel, really. If we're being honest. We're all here for Nicola. I'm only here for Nicola.
I was the influence for this channel.
Well, what you're doing, Stones? That's a hell of a pass. Yeah, but basically, Nicola influenced this channel. This channel wouldn't exist if it was for Nicola. Genuinely true. She got me into YouTube, really. I mean, I kind of got myself into it, but...
I encouraged you to basically do it.
Yeah, you kind of got me to, like, I guess the concept of vloggers, I'd say, with Casey Neistat and all that kind of stuff. Esteemed Kompany isn't Esteemed Kompany without Nicola. That's very true, Alistair. I mean, she is the company.
Well, I want to know, what would these guys do if you broke up with me?
What would you all do if I broke up with Nicola? I mean, she'd break up with me, but it would be the other way around. I'd never leave her. No, she would never leave me. We're fine. I mean, would you continue to support the channel anymore if Nicola left? I probably wouldn't blame you if not. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, unlucky. Oh, annoyingly, Gabriel Jesus went to go on the outside there, but he didn't read it. Esteemed Nicola. No. Oh. Esteemed Kompany called in Mercedes when we get back to normal, Liam. I don't think that'd be welcome for some of the locals there. Not everyone likes me in the city world. But I'd love to say hello to some of you post-lockdown. Do you know, I've always been a little bit like... I've always been a bit too coy for the whole, like, meet-up kind of thing, because I don't think I'm big enough or famous enough or whatever, you know, like massive channels do YouTube meetups. But tell you what, after this lockdown, I don't care if only 2 of you turn up. After this lockdown, I want to meet loads of you because I just want life back. You know, when it comes back... I'd love to meet all of you at the game. It'd be lovely to say hello to people. So definitely.
You said Esteemed is Nicola and Esteemed Kompany. The Esteemed part of Esteemed Kompany.
It's true. She's very proud of that.
If Nicola leaves, can she take the channel with her?
Wow, if Nicola leaves, can she take the channel with her? Bloody hell. Talk about kicking a guy right, you know, when he's down. Cheers, man. Meredy meet up one day, maybe. It'd be nice though. Dan, met you from walking home from the Ted. You were a really sound guy. Oh, good to meet you, Dan. Honestly, I've met so many people called Dan, as I can't remember. But I'm sure. I remember meeting loads of people walking back, which depends which one it was, because I always just say, I'm just saying, Nicola will test this. I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but I genuinely will like say hello to a few people walking back from most games, won't we, Nicola?
Huh?
I'm just saying, when we're walking back from the Etihad, we say hello to quite a few people, don't we?
Yeah.
Most games, so I can't. Not sorry if I can't remember you exactly, but everyone I've ever met, yeah, everyone I've ever met has been absolutely lovely. But I'm sure you'll probably remember what we're talking about. But good to meet you, man.
Who said that?
A guy called Dan. Is Jimenez off? That's good news for us, bad news for them. I've got a good feeling about Ake. Has anyone else got a good feeling about Ake? There's something about his, I don't know, the way he holds himself. He's just one of those energetic players, you know, he looks like a winner, he looks like he's focused. That's all I can describe it. He just looks really alert, like he wants to give his best every single game. I know that's a given for most high-level players, but there's something about his general, the way he holds himself just screams professional. So I really like it, though. Oh yeah, shit! I remember that when he said the guy recognised your voice. Yeah. Dan, I remember that, man. I remember that.
If he did say that, actually to us, I think I remember.
Yeah, no, I feel like you said that. It was Nicola. You recognised. I feel someone said they recognised Nicola first, didn't they? Go on, Kev. Oof, Kev with the long ranger. Is everyone quite behind, by the way? I paid for like a week pass because I know they get Leicester games on Sky as well, so I wanted to get right nice in time for once. Thomas dropping the comment. Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat, Thomas. This is like the super chat. I need to make a way to make people's names appear. I don't know how to do that. I'll find out a way to do that actually. I'll find out how to do it technically. I've not really worked it out yet. But Thomas, thank you so much for super chat. Hoping Delap gets subbed on and scores. I mean, yeah, Thomas. I mean, that's the dream. Don't put it past him. Delap is a beast. He's physical. He's aggressive. And he's got quality. He's only 17. He's only 17 and a half. He's not even close to 18 yet. February is when he turns 18, so he's got a long way to go before he turns 18. And he's already the Manchester City's bench. And he's got that pedigree as well of his dad being an ex-Premier League footballer as well. So yeah, likewise, Thomas, it'd be great. Nick has an iconic voice. Yes, she does. Oh, Kev. Kev's been working on these free kicks. He's just done one of those kind of like hitting the laces kind of thing. The spin on that's ridiculous. Patricio reads it really well though. Need to see the lap take a throw in. I don't think he can throw it as well as his dad, but either way, you'll never be anywhere near the throw-ins because he's just too good. Don't forget, by the way, to hit the like button. Where are we at in terms of likes? We are at 193. Let's get to over 200. 250 likes. It'd be nice to get to 250. Alster, you make it sound so weird. Alster says he's only a month younger than Delap and he's sat here in bed watching a 35-year-old man streaming. Well, at least you've got a very good sense of humour, Alster.
Soggy Nugget said he saw you in Ann Summers.
Soggy Nugget saw me in Ann Summers. I don't know. I'm the one who's too embarrassed to go to Ann Summers. Nicholas always like, you go. Nicholas the kinky one is. Yeah, I was probably just like, I don't know. I wasn't there. He's making it up, but Nicola probably definitely was at some point. Ake does look good so far. I agree, Dan. I just like Ake. I've got a good feeling about him. No, I tell you what, you spammer. Help me reach without any effort. No, I'm putting you away from the channel. Stick bugged lol. What was your favourite shop stay here? Definitely was in Ann Summers. Can you imagine me going in Ann Summers, Nicola? No, I'm far too like prudish and stuff like that. I'm not a prude like. I'm a prude in public, but I'm not. I don't want to sound creepy, but like I'm not a prude, but I'm not.
No,
I'm too old-fashioned to go in a shop like that in person in public. But I'm not some like sexy, scary kind of person. I'm not like that at all. But anyway, less about Ann Summers, more about football for crying out loud. Ake has that captain-like mentality. I totally agree. I totally agree, pal. In the latex section. Soggy Nugget saying in the latex section. Yeah, I was buying a skimpy little outfit for Nicola, for me.
Actually, I'm just going to say this. Ann Summers, it's terrible quality.
Nicholas says Ann Summers is terrible quality, apparently. I wouldn't know. I mean, last time I bought something from latex, it did fall apart, but I wouldn't know other than that.
If anyone's interested, go look at Unbound instead.
What? Nicholas recommended Unbound. It's probably the kind of thing I looked when I was 15, probably.
No, it's high class stuff.
Yeah, that's the point. 15, I probably would have been browsing that website.
No, it's like...
Alright, anyway, start turning it into Ann Summers is the new centre-back signing. Hey! I like it. Next video sponsored by... Yeah, let's change the subject. Oh, nice, come on. Oh, Gabriel Jesus nearly getting on the end of Sterling's chest down. I'm going to jinx it here, by the way, and I don't really care. We've started decently. I've definitely jinxed it here. I'm terrified. It's okay. Traore has given the ball away. Siravatsan, I think it's pronounced that. It started so all right so far, to be honest. I think we've been the slightly better team. You know, I've been pretty happy with it. We started pretty well, so yeah, I can't really complain. It's a decent-ish start. Obviously, this could change at any moment, but I've been fine with it. Oh, we got a super chat from Andreas Wallen. Andreas Wallen, thank you so much. Traore's shoulders or Jesus' eyebrows? What? What you? I don't know what you're on about. Love you. I love you too. Traore's shoulders, though, man. The guy is just he's an absolute beast, isn't he? He's an absolute beast. Andrew, thank you for the spot, by the way, the comment. But yeah, I'd probably go for Traore's shoulders. Rodri looking sharp. Rodri's a good player. You know, Rodri. If anything, I thought Rodri was too eager last time. I saw some stats that showed he actually pressed more than Fernandinho did in the previous 2 seasons. Oh shit! They passed it out wide, then they were through and goal. But he actually pressed more, but he was a little bit too. He didn't have the counter press in front of Rodri, so he was a bit too easy to get past. But that was because the midfield stopped pressing as well. You know, like the forwards. But Rodri's a really good player, and if anything, he was a little bit too eager last season. Rodri's a good player, so give him time. Give him time. Yeah, it's not good, is it, not seeing the gold badge on the sleeves, Legand. We'll see. We'll see. He'll be there.
By the way, guys.
Nicholas went, go out the video, blah, blah, guys. A very adorable voice for some reason. It's a shithouse voice. Nicola's got a voice she does when she's trying to wind people up, and it's usually that. Oh, come on, City. Oh, he's De Bruyne. There's like a semi-chance for a pass there, but because it's De Bruyne, you think he's going to make it, and when he doesn't, you're like disappointed, even though it's the kind of pass hardly anyone else would make. But there's a break here. Kev picking up on a sloppy pass. Jesus back to him. Should have gone for goal there, really, De Bruyne. Will Hart is enjoying KDB about the defensive responsibility. Yeah, likewise, man. It's good to see him bombing forward. You're playing well. I agree. This is why we shouldn't really just give up, you know, before the game's finished. Mendy's covered back pretty well there. He was a little bit flat-footed initially, but he's covered back pretty well. Fair play. Then he's walloped it pretty well. Oh, Sean Luke, Doherty O'Brien. Hello, as a Liverpool fan, this channel is great. Thank you so much, Sean. You're more than welcome as well. Anyone who's sound is welcome in this channel. Doesn't matter if you support Barca, Liverpool, United, whoever. If you're sound and you're nice, you're welcome in the comments. Be nice to him, everyone. Thank you so much for the kind words, man. Ake's done great. Yeah, I agree. I think it's been a pretty decent start, you know. Foden's always getting stuck in defensively win Bane. That's Foden's best asset. And this is why I want to see Foden more this season. But it's because Foden has that energy, you know, that desire that sets him apart. And you want to see like that pressing return that was so famous for City's sides in the 17-18 and 18-19 seasons. And hopefully with Foden playing more, we could get that. By the way, we're at we only need 71 more likes to get to 43,300. So if you are watching this channel for the first time, or you're just watching regularly and you haven't yet clicked the subscribe button, please go and support the channel and get to 43,300. I only need 1,100 more to beat my old channel, Blue Me Horizon. And I tell you what, I'm going to be delighted when I do that, because then I'll be officially the biggest unofficial Man City channel on the internet, and I'll be very, very happy. It'd be great. That's what I want. That's my aim. So please do hit that subscribe button. And also give this video a like. Don't know what that song was. Oh! Kev got there first. Penalty! Pen! We've got a pen! Oh, it's a pen. We got a pen. Come on, Kev. Oh, this is big. This is big. Are we going to carry on? I'm nervous, lads. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. It's a pen, man. It's a pen. I feel like a United fan right now. Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev. Pen. Nicola. Penalty.
He looks older.
He's got a beard. Come on, City. Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev. Yes! Come on, City. Come on, City. That is why you don't give up on this team before the game has even started. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, come on.
He looks better with a beard.
Nicola just said he looks more attractive with a beard. And do you know what?
I did find him attractive. Well, I don't find him attractive because they only.
But he looks better. He looks like a man who could be attractive.
He actually looks attractive.
He looks like a better looking man, and he's just scored. Come on, Kev. I tell you what. And you know what? This is why I was saying be positive. You know my reasons to be positive video? I was saying, like, come on, we've got to be positive. We've got to basically remember that we're Manchester City Football Club. We are Manchester City Football Club. And regardless of how frustrating last season was, these are winners. These are serial winners who want to win the Premier League again. It would have burned them last season, knowing just how far away they were from Liverpool. And he kind of got carried away and all that kind of stuff. And now we started well, and we deserve that. I think we deserve that goal. We've been slightly the better team. I'm delighted. Come on, Kev. Come on, City. And you know what? Keep it up and get at them. So far, the play has been good. The players have been focused. And you've got to bear in mind as well, at some point, they will have chances. The Wolves are a good team. But we've got to just maintain that focus and keep up the effort. Kev. Come on, Kev. Kev's on again here. Oh. Delighted. I love how people are just catching up really miles behind. Naz is miles behind. Oh, Kevin De Beard. Alster, you've got a very good sense of humour for someone of your age, man. You're gonna go far with that humour. Everyone's delighted about Kev. Who needs Messi when you have Foden and Delap? Exactly. Loving Rodri. Rodri's a great player. I said one of my reasons, by the way, to be positive in that video, in the big 17 reasons to be positive, was that Rodri is a season more, he's a season wiser, which will 100% play into it. What are you watching the match on telly? I'm watching it on the telly here. I've got a Now TV pass. So I'm delighted. Pep's wearing Doc Martens, Nicola. Pep's wearing Doc Martens.
Nice.
I've got shoes like that. Pep's wearing Docs.
I really want the shoe version.
Yeah, we got loads of Docs, but I've got some shoe. I've only got like shoe Docs, and Nicola's got about 4 pairs of actual Docs. By the way, Doc Martens is style like a.
I need the shoe ones though.
Yeah, you've got some like lowish ones, haven't you? But not actual shoes.
I like shoe ones. I'm currently putting together my Glassdoor review of my ex-company.
Nicola's putting a Glassdoor review of her ex-company up. It's going to be fire.
The title so far is Wellbeing and Support is Lip Service.
Oh, Nicola's title for her old job's review. Basically, Glassdoor is a place where you review previous employees. What is it again? Sorry.
Wellbeing and Support is Lip Service.
Wellbeing and support is lip service. Nicola's going in.
I've experienced a variety of workplaces, but B has been the worst part of my career so far.
Oh, she's going in.
The company paints itself as progressive in the hiring.
By the way, Stickbug said Doc Martens always hit my feet, so I never get them. No, you have to. Stickbug. Doc Martens are painful and horrible for about a couple of weeks. Then after that, they just settle. It's like it's weird. They settle, then they become the comfiest things in the world. So they are painful. It's like you have to break them in because they're a really tough leather. But after that, I know they do crush your toes and ruin them, but they get good. Drag him, Nick. Yeah. Glassdoor is useful, by the way. And also, bear in mind, by the way, if you're young and applying for jobs, companies can actually make staff. They force staff into giving positive Glassdoor reviews. So you've got to be really cynical about those things. But you can tell sometimes. But you can, just look for patterns and stuff like that. Anyway, we did go 2 up here last season, not getting carried away yet. Lagan, Cow, you are spot on, of course. But I mean, all I can judge so far is the attitude of the players, Lagan. I mean, so far the players have been really focused. They've been up for it. They've been good, They've been good. That's all you need to know. Doc Martens, the workers' boot. They're also the hipsters' boot these days. Well, I mean, pretty much everyone I know was in a band had Doc Martens, like the cool shoes. You are Alster. I would say Alster's mature for his age, wouldn't you? Yeah, you are. To be honest, you remind me a lot of me when I was younger, in terms of your comments, anyway. I am about 1 minute behind because I'm streaming it via Now TV, so it's not via satellite, but it still should be behind. But it is what it is. Hacken Graffagrotta, which is a great name, by the way. Hacken Graffagrotta, you sound like something out of a Roald Dahl book, which I love it. But anyway, yeah, I agree. The pressing is a lot more focused, and we've got a more energetic team in there, the forward line. There could be an argument to say that no David Silva now will start to benefit us because we'll play younger, more energetic players like Foden. Nice one, Foden there, by the way. Lovely link up with Foden. Like Foden. Oh, nice ball as well. Oh, Kev. But we'll play Bernardo or Ferran Torres or Foden, who are just going to be a lot more energy and stuff. I like the intensity so far. It's really good. Like he seems solid. He does, Michael. I like it. Anyone watching Hashtag United in the FA Cup? I'm not. How are they getting on, Hashtag United? Spencer is a lovely, lovely guy. I really like him. He's a nice guy, Spencer. Yeah, he's just a good guy. He's a really good guy. Gets a lot of stick for being cheesy, but so what, you know? I mean, imagine that's the worst you can throw at someone. They're a bit cheesy. Cheesy people are usually nice people. Always remember that. But I like it. Spencer's a lovely guy. I'm very, very talented. And do you know what? I'm almost like admire Spencer, what he's done like that. He started an empire, man. Like he started an actual... He changed football. I mean, literally, he changed football in terms of esports, the growth of it. And he also, like, he got a team based off esports into the professional league. And not professional leagues, into the FA Cup. Come on, how can you not admire that? I mean, you might not like it, but you got to admire it. It's brilliant. Stickbug's loving the away kit. Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? I think the fur kit looks pretty good, to be honest. I'm putting it out there. I think it looks pretty decent. Ronaldo Lawrence, go on Total Sport EK. Total Sport. I tell you what, I didn't sponsor that. EK is the company, coincidentally. Total Sport EK. And you can find them there. That's a... Do you think that's a fair comment? Naz just took my comment. I said cheesy people are usually nice people. I said that. I think that's probably true, isn't it? I think cheesy people usually are nice people. They overdo it a little bit, but they're usually nice people.
Genuine often.
Yeah, the ratio is high, I would say, of them being nice. So, yeah. It's not too bad, James. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but I think he looks alright in the place. It's a foul there off the ball. Gonzalo, he's been fine, mate. Fernandinho is he's reliable. He's Fernandinho, you know. I love him, and he was on the pitch. I got no doubt. I mean, I think when he came back into midfield at the end of last season, by the way, he hadn't played any games in months and months in midfield. So I think if anything, he was probably just a little bit rusty. He'd spent so much time looking forward and not running backwards because he was been playing centre back. I think he'd just forgotten his sharpness a little bit, but. I mean, he probably does need a run of games to find that sharpness again in midfield, which I've got no doubt that he can do. So, yeah, we've got to bear in mind, you have to get some game time, even if he used to play in that position, because he'd spent so long adjusting his game that he had to adjust back. So, so far, it's a really nice ball from Gabriel Jesus, unlucky. Nearly a lovely ball to Sterling. But so far, we got it really right. You know, the players are really up for it, they're focused. I really like Stones and Ake, by the way, so far. So far, it's good, isn't it? Don't get carried away, Stephen. Don't do this. Don't do this. Do you like my cushion, by the way? I just went to grab the cushion and realised it's the greatest cushion of all time. Look at that. It's Jeff Goldblum and Raptors. I mean, what more can you want than that, man? The iconic Jurassic Park scene. I've got loads of great cushions, by the way. If you want to see more cushions, just let me know. I can show you loads of great cushions. What about Jinx? Don't say that. Hope we get Koundé. Tom, I hope we do too, man. I think we might do as well, you know. Koundé would be great. He's a really good player. I've grown a lot on him. Cushion, no clout with Stephen McInerney. It's a great cushion. It really is. Cancelo's injured. Naz. Josh, you better be messing. You are, Josh. Oh, 1-0, Josh. Fair enough. Bloody hell. I got panicky then, Josh. Don't do that. If you're going to do a hashtag update, by the way, please let me know. I was about to time you out there, Josh. I was like, you were trolling me. Oh, nice footwork from Foden. Lovely ball to Sterling. Oh, yeah. I got very worried when he said 1-0. I was like, don't do that to me. That was lovely little football then. Foden to Sterling. That's the future there, by the way. Foden looks like he belongs, doesn't he? He looks like he belongs now. It's great. He wants the ball all the time. Oh, another good cushion, by the way. Mario block. You know, like the Mario cha-ching blocks, little things. Good. Got loads more cushions over there as well. Where was that cushion there? Yeah. Where is it? Go show it on the camera. That's also a very nerdy cushion. That is like Zelda. It's like the tapestry thing for one of the Zelda games. I'm just showing the cushions. Why not? They're all great cushions. Magic cushions and wall decor, always the way, Alistair. Look at the footwork from Foden. Foden's gonna have a big season, by the way. Honestly, I probably should have put money on him for being. I'm not a gambler personally, but I wouldn't have been a bad idea putting him. Him being on Young Player of the Year. Millennials and their throw cushions, it's disgraceful. They're just cushions, man, to sit on a sofa. You just need something to lean against sometimes. Like, you know, what's wrong with a cushion? I just got some... nice, Edison. I just got some ones, I like them, you know? It's nice. Windbane, I got them from Etsy, I think, Windbane. They're great, I love them all. I think I just searched Mario or Zelda. I've got another one as well, which is Nicholas leaning on currently, which is the Arcade Fire cushion, which is... we got 4 cushions.
You want to see it?
Throw it over if you want. It's my favourite album cover. Favourite album cover, which is Funeral. It's an album called Funeral by Arcade Fire. I love it. There you go. Cushions aren't cringe. They're literally just useful things in a flat. Do you think we'll still get Koulibaly? James, I personally don't think we will, mate. I think we've moved on a little bit. But, I mean, having said that, they might start to cave in now we're linked into Koundé. I do think we'll get our centre-back. I think we're more closer to Koundé at the moment because Sevilla's whole thing is based around moving players on. But I reckon we probably will end up signing someone. I'm just not really sure who it's going to be at the moment. But I'm feeling pretty confident. Come on. Yes! Oh! Come on, Phil! Oh, Phil Foden, the boy wonder, man. Oh, he was as clinical with that finish as he was on the phone to those 2 girls. Absolutely brilliant. Ah, that was... I just burned Foden. This guy, I said he's as clinical with that finish as he was on the phone to those 2 girls. Come on, Phil. 2-0. Don't doubt this team. I've been saying he's going to score loads of goals. I'm delighted. Absolutely delighted with that. Wonderful. VAR. Don't say VAR. Is it counted? I tell you what, lads. Playing well. Playing well. VAR. Is it alright? Is it gone through? Have you counted it? You can't deny this is working. I told you not to feel negative. Reason to be positive. We're Manchester City Football Club and we're absolutely brilliant. We're a brilliant side. One of the best around. Phil Foden, man. Great football once again. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 2-0 against Wolves away from home. Don't doubt this team. Don't doubt this team. We're a fantastic side. A team that knows how to win. And I was just saying, by the way, if we turn up and play our best, we beat Wolves. We just simply beat them. We're a better team than them. Of course, it could change around. Of course, it could come back. But if we play our best, we're a better team than them. And you would have thought we would have lost this game already based off the comments before the start of the game. So far, we've absolutely nailed it. And so what? Do you know what? Get another one or something. Maybe we'll see Delap come on. Imagine that. Oh, there's another comment from Liam Moores. Over to the super chat screen from Liam Moores. Thank you so much, Liam Moores. City and Pep, look up for this. Come on, Liam. I absolutely agree, man. Thank you so much for the support, Liam, and the comment. Yeah, they look totally up for it. The players, the winners, you know, they want to get motivated because they took an awful lot of stick and they're up for it. So, Liam, thank you so much for the comment, man. I really, really appreciate that. Big love to Liam for the comment. I'm delighted, Liam. Thank you so much, pal. Prime sex football on shows, Steve. Totally agree, man. Totally agree. It's wonderful. Don't forget, by the way, hit that like button. Let's get to 300 likes. Why not? Why not get to 300 likes? And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. 43,232. I've got a text from the dad. Dad said great penalty, well deserved earlier. Now he's currently typing about Foden, I reckon, as well. So I can't wait for the dad comments as well. Looking forward to it. Oh, we got Mr. J as well. Mr. J just celebrating. Mr. J with the other super chat. Thank you so much to Mr. J. I need to get the comments on here, man, so I can actually celebrate him. Let me get a pop-out chat so I can get. I'm going to do a little bit of on-the-go editing as I do it. What's Mendy? There's no foul there from Mendy. No, I'm not having that. What's going on? There's so much going on. Big up. Oh, I've lost it. I've messed it all up. Anyway, big up, Mr. J with the haha dancing apple thing. Thank you so much, Mr. J. And Lagan Cow, thank you so much for the comment as well, Lagan Cow. The lap to score from the bench, Lagan. I hope you're right, pal. That would be absolutely wonderful, wouldn't it? I would be delighted about that. It'd be so good. Unfair yellow. I agree. That was totally unfair. There was no way that was a yellow in my opinion. But you know, whatever. Oh yeah, can someone retweet that Foden? Do you all mind if I go and share that tweet? By the way, the Foden agrees to 6 years on the bench. I'm going to do it right now. I hope you don't mind. I just need to do it. Where's the Foden tweet? I've got it saved somewhere. I have got it bookmarked. I need to find my my bookmarks. Where is it? There it is. Custis Foden, one of my favourite things. Just a nice heads up. What's it? Foden agrees to score. Look. There you go. I've given it a share. Had to do it. I've done it. So there we go. I love whining custom. It's one of the best things to do in the world. Can I just say, by the way, so far, Mendy has been good. Ake has been good. Stones has been good. The players have been really good. Can I just say that? Can I just say? Are we allowed to say that? Are we allowed to call it as it is? It's nice, isn't it? Mr. J, thank you so much for the comment, Mr. J. Big love over to the super chat page from Mr. J. Mr. J, looking at you, thank you so much. Mr. J, it says, I'm really happy that Stones is given a chance, but in your opinion, which centre-back should we get? Mr. J, thank you so much for the comment, Mr. J. For me, it's all about Jules Koundé. I've really grown him for some reason. I've seen all the stats and all that kind of stuff. He's intelligent, he's hardworking, he's composed, he's good in the air despite his size. He just seems like he's got loads of potential. Having said that, I would be fine with Koulibaly as well. But for me, I'm going to Koundé at the moment because also it means you don't have to deal with that snake De Laurentiis from Napoli. So I'll go for that. But Mr. J, I mean, imagine a scenario we've got Stones as our second choice behind or battling with Koundé. Then we've got Laporte and Ake. All of a sudden, we've got 4 quality centre-backs. I'll be well happy with that. But so far, this is looking good. Nice ball from Mendy, by the way, to Sterling. He's really good at that kind of reverse thing. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Oh, Phil Foden. He's one of our own. He is indeed Lagan Cow. I'm delighted, man. It's just good shit, isn't it? It's good shit. Going well. It's going well, lads. It's going well. Go on, Phil. Go on, Phil. Oh, that's like a semi-chance that for Foden, isn't it? It's a semi-half chance, you know, at that angle there. It's a big. I think that's a semi-decent chance for Foden that, you know, some of his quality. I'm enjoying this so far tonight. It's calm, isn't it? It's relaxed. Let's see what the dad tweets are. My dad messaged me saying, great play, great finish, fast improvement for the last 2 visits there. Definitely. Just read your message out on the stream. Dad comments. It's the dad corner. Dad analysis. Dad chat. Everyone loves a bit of dad chat. If we keep Stones, tossing as our 2 right-back centre options, would actually be somewhat fine with it. Yeah. Oh, we got a new member. Oh, it's a new member. A big shout out to Pranashai is going to be joining this wall here. Which way is it? It's pointing that way, isn't it? You're going to be on this wall here. Pranay Lakshman, thank you so much for becoming a member, mate. You'll be on the biggest Esteemed Kompany YouTube member wall of fame. Thank you so much for becoming a member, pal. It's good to see you there, and you'll be on there as of the next live stream. I'll probably update it once a week, actually, because it takes a long time to do. But I'll put you on there tomorrow, mate. Do you know what? I'll try and put you on there right now, Pranay. I'll get you on there right now. 1 second. I'll do the editing right now. Pranay Lakshman. I hope I pronounced your name right, mate. I'm going for it, though. I'm going for it. I'm getting you on the wall. The wall. This is where I need an editor to do it mid-video. It's so hard to do this at the same time as also presenting a video. But I'm going to go for it just to get these guys in here because he deserves it. Mate, you're going to be on the wall in seconds. There we go. You'll be on the wall. You're the latest name at the bottom of it. Don't forget, you could be on the wall too. If you want to join, you're more than welcome. If not, don't worry about it. You should be on the Wall of Fame right now, man. Fingers crossed you'll be on the Wall of Fame. There you are. You added to it. Thank you so much, man. You're pronouncing it right. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Got it right. Lagan Cow, you deserve to be on that member wall. And welcome, Pranay. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the Wall of Fame. You're down there at the bottom there. See it? Oh, I keep putting the wrong way because it's all mirrored. It's confusing. But you're at the bottom. You're on the Wall of Fame. How do you get on the wall? It's members, Harry Kid. If you want to become a member, it says youtube.com/Esteemed Kompany. Don't worry if you can't, but you're on the Wall of Fame if you are a member. Thank you so much. I would take Jimenez. Yeah, he's a good player, but I mean, I don't want Jimenez at the same time. He's a little bit older. I want a young attacker if we get anyone in. I want Delap to get given a go, man. I want Delap to get a chance, because why not? But so far, the stats, by the way, a 68% possession. Been fantastic. Winbane, you are on the wall somewhere. I remember writing your name down. Let me just... Winbane, you are on there. I swear you're on there.
You are on there.
Winbane, you should be on there. It's just hard to see, isn't it? Yeah, you are. You're on the 5th row down. 1, 6, 2, 3, 4. Winbane, you're on the 6th row. I'll bring you back up. You're on the third from the right on the 6th row down, Winbane. You're on there. Don't worry, man. You don't worry. Nicola, you're not a member, Nicola. There you go, Winbane. You'll see it right now. You're 6th row down, below the word Adam. Probably just blind. There you are. You can see it now, Winbane. You are there. I hope you've seen it now, Winbane. You are there. And Nicola, I'll put you on as an honorary moderator, okay? Ray Andrew, if you should be on there, Ray Andrew. Yep. You just have to find yourself, mate. I'll leave the member on there for a little bit, but I'm going to turn it down. It's going off in a few seconds. Make a moderator wall. What's going on? What have I missed? Oh, Kev's through. Ah! Should have been free. That's a big save from Patricio. It's lovely football, by the way. Well, it's just lovely flick on. That's you know what? That's a big chance. He puts a bit of height on that. It's a goal, isn't it? Patricio's a good keeper, Dale. He is a good keeper. He's quality. He's a high-level keeper. Nearly as good as Edison. Oh, Rodri's little drill then, man. What was he doing? Rodri going for this ridiculous... I'm not sure if that was a shot or a cross, but Rodri pinging in. Fucking hell, imagine that had gone in. That'd have been a wonder goal. It's like something Roberto Carlos would have done. Oh, that was inches. Inches. What have you just said, Bale, Mr. J? Because that was a Bale-esque effort, or was Bale done? Is Bale even... I don't know why he said Bale. Bale's not playing yet, as he's injured still. Spurs aren't even playing, are they? I don't think they are. Frame, there's nothing to talk about Husamawa. There's nothing to talk about because we're not linked, so I won't be talking about him. Just waiting for the Sam Lee next. What are you referring to, mate? Rodrigo Carlos. For now, you're not jinxing it. You call it as it is. Don't worry, mate. They are playing well. They've been the better team, and deservedly so. We've been composed. We've been alert. There's something about Stones and Ake which I like. They seem to be focused. But one thing I will say, by the way, you know what I was saying at the start of this video, how I really like Ake's focus and the way he carries himself. He's like a proper ultimate professional, Ake. I really like players who just seem really on it, really intelligent, really articulate, very likeable. He's actually a bit of a leader as well. And I reckon, if anything, that actually might help John Stones. Seriously, he hasn't got a madhead like Otamendi alongside him. He's got someone who's really focused, really calm, really composed. And that could genuinely help Stones. Oh, unlucky. But that could be a thing, genuinely. Having someone like Ake alongside him might be useful because there's certain players that help players around them by their aura and their composure and their authority, and I reckon Ake might do that to Stones. Ake is very much that kind of player. Bournemouth fans love Ake because they think he's their best ever player. Yeah, that's it. Our defence seems unnaturally calm. It does, doesn't it? The composure and the calm. That could be an Ake thing, genuinely. James Shaw, Ake carries himself like he belongs here. Yeah, he's just a quality footballer. I was saying in the video, I've got a feeling you might end up loving him because he's just really likeable. Really likeable. Yeah, Scott, he just lives for football, Ake. Absolutely lives for football. So, I mean, so far I'm delighted by this. It's been good. Upperman can't be great, but we're not going anywhere near him, mate. We're not going anywhere, unfortunately, Frame. I'll shave my head clean live on Facebook if Manchester City win tonight, Christoph. Okay, alright, mate. Do you usually shave your head? Is that a big thing for you, Christoph? But yeah, go for it, pal. Naz, they don't have a massive history, no, but I mean, like, if someone, they don't, but if someone says their best ever player, it means they rate him highly, and you can't, and especially when he's been a Premier League player as well, so, it's obviously a good thing if any fans of any club love a player that much that they rate him that highly, especially one that's been in the Premier League, so of course it means that he's a good player and he's very liked, and they usually say that about players that have attributes, that are impressive. I mean, it's half time, by the way. Also, there's been a comment there. Comment from McQuaid and Monarca. Thank you so much. Over to the super chat screen. McQuaid and Monarca, thank you so much. Love it. Thank you so much for the comment, mate. He said, I think Stones has got his confidence back. McQuaid, hopefully, man. Hopefully, because Stones is a quality player on his day. We just need to find that focus. And we will find that focus once again with Stones. It's just a matter of letting him play. Let him play through it, hopefully, because he's such a good player on his day, as we all know. I'm just trying to reset the timer, by the way. There we go. Ready for the second half. But McQuaid, yeah, fingers crossed. He's a really good player. What was your thoughts on that, everyone? What's your thoughts on that half? I'm really happy with that. I think that's gone perfectly well. Lots to love there. Where was Traore? He was nowhere, Monkey King. He was absolutely nowhere. Overall thoughts, mate. That was a half of composure. That was a half of Manchester City just asserting themselves, showing their quality, showing that they basically do mean business for this season, that they do mean business, and that they are still winners. They are still a very good team, and they want to be taken seriously after last season, which was probably fairly. It warranted them an awful lot of criticism. So this is a team basically reacting to last season, and I'm very happy for it. Quite like Rodri and Fernan together. Harry, yeah, so far so do I. Ake had a boss first half, he did indeed. Feels like a new team. Well, so many. I did say in my reasons to be positive video, there was lots of reasons to be cautious, but it's very easy to forget that we're still Manchester City and we're still one of the best teams in world football, and we're still favourites for loads of trophies for a reason, because we're brilliant. We're a brilliant side, and we've got to remember that this side, on the day, if they turn up and if they're focused and alert, should be beating teams. We play better in tight spaces, we always do, and this is, so far, we've been fantastic. Lewis saying, this is the season Foden proves he can replace David Silva. Mate, I hope you're right, because that's a big bunch of shoes to step into, but I don't see any reason why you can't do that too. It'd be great. My dad's dad chat, by the way. Brilliant first half performance from all of them. We are very sharp. Indeed, Dad. Absolutely spot on. Dad chat there. It's good, by the way, to have a left foot on the left side, isn't it, as well? One thing about Ake. It's good to get him there. Thing is, imagine Ake plays really well and like, he gets dropped for Laporte straight away. It'd be harsh, that, wouldn't it? It'd be very harsh. I want to see Ake play more, actually, to be honest. Base Reeves, Ake sliding in so seamlessly. He's a good player. He's just a very good player. People kind of been a bit down on Ake, but I was excited when we signed him. And why not? Michael will be laughing in the studio now. Lovely stuff. Michael Lewis and also Liam saying that. Same again, lads, please. Agree. Alistair, sitting corners of the football club that me and girls, I just can't score. One day, Alistair, one day. Like Ake's quick passes, so refreshing. Yeah, I mean, he's a good player. He's a very good player. Legand, what's your team for Thursday? I don't really know who's going to be available, Legand, so it's hard to say. But I would like to see Delap actually get some game time, genuinely. And I'd like to see Doyle get a game. Maybe Bernabé will start as well. But other than that, I don't really know. It's hard to say because it depends who's available, unfortunately. But I presume Cancelo might be alright, Bernardo might be alright, and I presume they will start if so. And Ferran Torres will play, definitely. Suravatsan saying retweeting Neil Custis every single time Foden scores should be a City fan tradition. I always do, man, always, and I agree everyone should be doing that. It's good fun. Oh, Mr. J with another comment over to the super chat screen. Thank you so much, Mr. J. With the new signings coming in, do you think a three at the back is going to be a viable option for us? I personally think that could be our best formation. And Mr. J, I'm almost certain we will see it with the new signings coming in. We definitely will see it at some point. It'll be an option anyway. It'll definitely be an option that will work and make sense because you could play Koundé, Ake, Laporte, and all of a sudden that's a very, or even John Stones could be in there as well. That's a very, it's a very versatile back three. Then you're going to have you have Mendy bombing forward on the left, and Cancelo maybe as a right wing back or something like that. Yeah, of course, it could definitely work. We'll have the players to actually do it as well. So thank you so much once again, Mr. J, for the comment. Mr. J, you're an absolute hero. Love you loads, pal. So otherwise, it's good. It's going well, isn't it? It's going well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, by the way. Where are we at? Where are we at with the? So where are we at? Nicola, do you fancy a rum and coke? I mean, I can't really go and do it because I'm on a video. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've asked Nicola for a rum and coke. I fancy one if you don't mind. 300 likes, by the way. We did it. I fancy you too. We need 63 more subscribers to get to 43,300. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'd be wonderfully appreciated if you are new to the channel for loads of. Oh, what the hell? Google's doing search results for custodians of money. What the hell? Cornell Law School. What the hell's going on there? God knows. But yeah, do hit the subscribe button. It'd be wonderful to see you hit that subscribe button and help support this channel and give the video a like. Ake's winning a lot of aerial duels. He is indeed. Fair play to him, man. Stones has been good. He has been good, Jay Hughes. I totally and utterly agree. And I did say, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know I said before the game I wanted to see Stones get a go. Because I think it's a new season. Give him a chance to really establish himself and prove, if he's staying, prove that he can be the player that we need him to be. Because we have to know now if Stones can be the answer. Because Stones on his day is great. He's just too rare. I've got nothing against Stones. I just want Stones to focus and fix up and look sharp.
Look sharp, Stones. We don't want a pebble, we want Stones.
That's it, Nicola. Nicola said, no pebble, we want Stones. Look sharp. You want a sharp stone. Nicola's just holding a knife. Nicola's literally just holding a knife in the kitchen and went, look sharp. It was one of the sharp knives as well, not like the blunt ones you bought bread with. It's a fucking dagger one. I don't trust her messing around with a knife in the kitchen. She'll definitely hurt herself.
Oh no, it's in my pants.
What are you going to do?
I was rifling through all of my stuff that I made when I was... Sorry.
I don't give a shit, you're beautiful.
I was rifling through the mess that I made when I was a kid, you know, like your old school stuff.
Yeah.
And I put together a medieval weapons list as part of an English class.
Nicola went and looked for her old stuff at her mum's house.
Basically gone through and put why certain weapons were good.
Nicola justifying certain murders, like maces and that.
Yeah, and full on, what's it called? The ones with the spikes on at the end and stuff.
That's a mace.
It's mace.
It's a mace, isn't it?
I had a different word for it or something, but yeah, I like the different how they were good for like different situations.
So we got from John Stone's comments to Nicola talking about weapons for medievalists, what she wrote about at school. Good shit. But yeah, back to John Stone's. A weapon in a different way sometimes, but today he's been very on it. But thankfully, that's a bit harsh on Stones, but he can be. I mean, but so far he's been great. Andy Scott says, Stephen, my wife has just subscribed to the channel. Give her a shout out to Alison Scott in New York. Alison Scott, you've got a wonderful husband in Andy. And Andy, you've got a wonderful wife in Alison. Thank you so much for subscribing. Big love to both of you. You sound great. Planning the Perfect Murder since English class is a young'un. Yeah, that's Nicola, all right. Everyone wants a rum and coke. Unfortunately, that's just for me. A flail is the mace on a chain. Was that right, Nicola? Flail.
Yeah.
Flail, there we go.
Something like that.
There we go, something like that. Oh, Mr. J, once again, thank you so much for the comment, Mr. What a comment, I like that. No better company than Esteemed Kompany. 500 people in here, let's get into 50k.
I said it was good for dragons.
Good for dragons.
Yeah.
There we go. She's interrupting a sincere comment or two there. No better company than Esteemed Kompany. 500 people in, let's get into 50k subs by the end of the month. Never going to happen, Mr. J, but I appreciate the sentiment. And this is to you. I've got a lime in there, by the way. This is called Old J. It's like it's the original recipe for Sailor Joe's before they changed it. It's really nice. Oh, it's really nice, though, by the way. Thank you. That Coke's alright, by the way. The Coke's okay. We got some cheap Coke, and it's actually quite nice. You know, like the cheap own brand ones from like Happy Shop or whatever it's called. Unfit just tried something off Sterling Creek assist record for last season. In jumps Micah. Unfit. Who's unfit? In jumps Micah. Oh, well, he got a lot of goals, so we'll let him off. Go on, lad. Go on, Micah. Gives us a different dynamic up front. He does indeed. I like the aggression of Jesus in this game. Yeah, Jesus has been really good. He's been great. He's been Jesus is a good player. He's a very good player. Companions OP. Was that you, Siash? Were you the original companion person? So thank you so much, Siash. Yeah, it's really, really appreciated. But so far, I mean, Jesus has been fantastic. I mean, everyone's done their bit so far. You know, I've been really, really happy with the players. They're all putting in the work, and they're all focused. What they're showing is what I wanted to see. They're showing hunger and desire and all that kind of stuff, and this is exactly what we needed to see from the players. We needed to see that hunger and that mentality and that commitment to trying to win, and that's what we're getting from them. Suyash, you're absolutely here. Thank you so much for the companions, the esteemed companions. Suyash came up with that, and I love it, mate. I probably should put that on my graphic, actually, saying like the Wall of Fame and all that kind of stuff. By the way, 61 more subscribers. Well, I don't think we'll get there, but at least let's get us up to 400 likes. We need 49 more likes. Please hit that like button. Bass Havinga saying, I actually loved Mendy today. I was actually kind of scared when I saw his name on the team sheet. He's like strong, fast and focused. I was all for Mendy starting today. I feel like largely Mendy's had a weird time. He came back, of course, started to play some games. Did all right, actually, a couple of games. Then made some mistakes. The Wolves game was one of the games he made mistakes in. This is the first time he's come back. Then he's had a few months off to actually recover. You know, then he's had another month to rest a little bit. And now he can really focus on his game, if that makes sense. He's in, put it this way, so far, his injuries are miles behind him with Mendy. So he basically now is a time he can actually just think about his football and not think about his injuries. Because obviously it's been a little bit of time. So fingers crossed we can see the best of Mendy. Because if we do, we've got a very good fullback and probably not many we can get better, you know, for the money that we'd have to pay. So fingers crossed. Phil Foden completed all of his passes in the first half, 25 out of 25. Ashai, that's fantastic. Everton's looking good right now, Mr. J. Everton are a good team. They are a good team too. I agree. Carl Ancelotti is just a good manager, you know. Good managers draw in good players in Allen and obviously James Rodriguez, and they get good players playing well, so they'll do well. Texas Tom, subs. Dino will come off to rest. Sterling, Jesus too. To be honest, Texas, this second, I don't think we'll make any until we have to. I don't think we'll make any substitutions until late on in the game. But yeah, I'm sure at some point we'll see one or two. Fernandinho might come off, but then I don't think he will do, given the fact that the alternative currently is probably going to be Doyle. And you know, Guardiola's not really one to trust in the youth until you're 3 or 4-0 up. So unless we get another goal, I can't see Doyle coming on. Thus, therefore, I can't see Fernandinho coming off, if that makes sense. So no, I don't think we'll see this just yet. If we're 3-0 up, maybe Doyle will come on. Torres will definitely get on. But I've got a feeling he'll bring on, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he brings on Otamendi and puts Ake into midfield before we see Doyle, unfortunately. But I'd love it if he did come on, by the way. I'd love it. Delap, Torres and Bernardo to come on. It'd be nice, mate, but I think we'll see senior players come on. Mahrez will definitely get a run before Bernardo, unfortunately. He's so happy with Doyle re-signed, though. Yeah, Doyle's, I mean, he's a proper bear. He's a big City fan, so he was never going to do anything other than that. But yeah, Doyle's better than people realise, by the way. I've said it before, like if Fernandinho was the same age right now, no one would be that arsed about Fernandinho because he'd be like, well, Fernandinho is not a flashy player, but it takes Fernandinho at the same age now, no one would be bothered by him. But Doyle has that same ability to be, he's probably a little bit better going forward than Fernandinho as well. He's just obviously when he comes on, he keeps it simple, it's a hard position to impress because he's not like a kind of guy who's going to beat someone or ping it in from 30 yards or anything like that. But Doyle is ultra reliable, a really intelligent footballer, and around good players could be really, really good. So don't rule out Doyle, especially if he's training around the first team players. So I would be all for Doyle getting some game time this season because if he's going to be better than realised. 22 more likes, by the way, to get to 400. Give this video a like. Let's get to 400 likes before the second half starts. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. It'd be good to get there. I'm enjoying this. It's going well. It's a good half so far. I mean, it's delighted. Second half's coming on. I think they've got that young. They signed that striker, didn't they, for like 40 million or whatever. What's he called? Some random kid. I'm gonna get his name up again. I've forgotten. Oh, it's gonna be bright on screen. Oh, sorry. Fabio Silva. Yeah, Fabio Silva. 35 million. Fucking hell. They got a 35 million striker in Fabio Silva. I mean, he looks alright. I looked at him on YouTube. He looks pretty good. He didn't look generational, put it that way, but it's an awful lot of money for an 18-year-old, so we'll see. Yeah, Mr. J, I agree. He does go unrecognised a little bit, but he's got a lot of quality, Doyle. And he will get a chance, and he'll impress people if you give him time. Keep him around the first-team squad. Let him be a squad player. Let him keep training with the first team, and he'll impress people eventually when he gets his go. I guarantee you. I think Doyle's the kind of person who'll come into his own when he's like 22, 23. But you'll have to give him 30, 40 games to really get his confidence in the team. Don't forget, it took Foden like 2 years to start, 2.5, 3 years to start to look like a first team member. Because you take a long time to go past I'm trying to impress stage to try and keep it easy stage to actually trying to be yourself stage. So it took a while. 4-0 final, Jerry. I hope you're right, pal. Right, let's get ready for second half's kick off. Get the timer ready. Let me get going. Fingers crossed we're underway. I'm just gonna let the timer going again, so we're ready. Come on, City. What's everyone's predictions? Let us know your predictions in the comments. Right, we're off. We're underway. Second half is underway, and I'm very, very excited. Come on, City. Come on, City. Right, second half's underway. Let's see City hopefully put in the same level of effort and intensity as the first half. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? 5-1. Bloody hell. Hopefully. Lagan's going for 2-all. I did predict 2-all in my preview, so that would be annoyingly right. I'd hate it if I was right. Phil Lampard pun. There you go, Will Hart. Because it's terrible, mate. But there we go. You got it. You got the shout out. Rubber Guts, I mean, are we even allowed to visit New Zealand, Rubber Guts? Is international travel back open? I mean, we can't afford it anytime soon because it's quite expensive. But we'd love to go to New Zealand. Go on, Phil. Go on, Phil. I wanted Phil to have a ping from there, to be honest. With his sing a song about Edison. He's Brazilian. He's only cost 30 million. We think he's fucking brilliant. He's Edison. That's the Edison song. It's a good song. We don't really hear it much, but it's a good song. Sterling really badly overhit. Pass. Well, it's a bad pun, mate. I'm sorry. No, it's not too bad. My puns are much better, Will, so I can't comment. I put one spot Emerick Laporful and Eric Laporson, so I can't really comment. Sean Luke, do I like Arctic monkeys? This is a true story. I was once friends with Arctic monkeys. So yes, I'm in the video for Fake Tales of San Francisco, and I used to moderate on their forum back in the day before they were famous. I have their first ever single signed by the whole band on vinyl. So yeah, I mean, I don't listen to as much as I used to, but at one point I was a super fan, and I'd been interviewed by the BBC about being a super fan when the all broke out back years ago. So yeah, you couldn't meet many more people qualified to talk about Arctic Monkeys than me, basically. So these days I'm not as much into it because my music taste evolved, but for the first 6-7 years of them existing, I was a proper super fan. Talk Hello Indonesia, please. Help me, Hello Indonesia. There you go, pal. Go on, Kyle. Go on, Kyle. Ah, Kyle's overrun it. Yeah, Alster, that is to She's Electric. She's Electric. Bill ABC TV, I would love to come to Australia, pal. I'd love to, Jason. It's Jason, isn't it? Jason, I would love to, mate, but it's just the money. Me and Nick are trying to save for a house, and obviously we're meant to be getting married next year, so like unfortunately, like New Zealand and Aussie they're expensive ones for us. Mr. J, I do try and do a Patreon Q&A for a certain tier, but no one ever responds to my question, asks for questions, but I will do one day. So far, I want to see signs in this half that they're pressing really well again, winning the ball high up the pitch. Oh, see De Bruyne and Sterling when the ball high up the pitch, proper like going for it. It's brilliant to see. Oh, look at Fernandinho winning ball back in midfield as well. The tenacity's great. I love it. Kit looks alright. I like the kit. I think the kit looks pretty decent. They've gone well with the shorts and socks combination. It works. Come Yorkshire, pal. I've just got back from Yorkshire, Alston. Me and Nicola were in Goole, and then we went to Bempton Cliffs, and then we went to York as well on the day. So we just got back from Yorkshire. John, thank you so much for the super chat. John, over to the super chat special wall. Super chat, thank you much. John said, thank you so much for the comment, mate. I really appreciate the donation. For naming rights to a small corner of your future house. John, that'll go down there. To be honest, everyone who's ever done this is literally paying a bit for me and Nicola's future house. So thank you so much, John. Big love, John. John M5497. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. But yes, you will be. I'll write your name. I'll tell you what I'll do, by the way. This is a promise, and remind me of this when we Nicola finally move in. Do you know when like you peel wallpaper at a house and you see like all the names below, like written behind a bit of what? It's like occasionally you'll see things written behind wallpaper when you do like some decorating. Me and Nicola put some wallpaper up somewhere, but I'll write all the YouTube members and Patreons on the wall somewhere, so it'll look crazy. So I'll do that, and then someone will discover it when we sell the house 10 years later. Dale, there's no shame in getting bullied occasionally off Adama because he's a physical beast. As long as you win more than you lose, that's all that matters when you're playing against Traore. And so far, Traore has been quiet. So far. Touch one and all that. But yeah, we will get outpaced and out-physicized. That's not the word. Outstrength sometimes, but that's not it's not a shame in that. It depends if he's focused largely. That's all that matters. Alster, yeah, but you're not in the good part where I live. There's a pond and horse and everything. What more can you want? Well, there we go. Ponds and horses. We had, yeah, it sounds amazing. So yeah, you're a good point, pal. Well made. Arsene Wenger's here. Arsene Wenger's here, begrudging loyalty class, and it's how it's all about money. Arsene, how you doing, man? Dirty money is killing the beautiful game. Arsene, the one of the most senior players in football, names in the football is respect old school Man City fans like me, mate. I'm 35 and I've been watching since 1994. Arsene Wenger's in the comments. Ex-Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger. He's just slagging off Man City. Arsene, you got nothing better to do, pal.
He's got arse in his name.
He does have arse in his name. And yeah, the size of him, Adama Traore is ridiculous. Traore is ridiculous, isn't he? He's a beast.
It looks like it should be like
he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
He's not a small boy.
He's a small boy. Put them together. I forget.
Normal boy. He looks like he should be an American footballer.
Yeah.
He was running back.
Yeah. Oh, rugby player.
Just sell to Arsenal, let you go, Arsenal, pal. I love the idea, by the way, occasionally of like someone like Arsene Wenger or an actual footballer jumping on a live stream, fully well knowing they have anonymity. It's such a hard word to say without sounding like fucking Nemo. Anonymity. I love the idea of them popping on a live stream, just letting off all the things they want to say and knowing they can get away with it. Go on, Jesus! Right, the keeper. It wasn't an easy chance. But also the De Bruyne's passes that don't equal in goals is already going up. It wasn't an easy chance though. Lovely touch though. Hassan, thank you so much for this sub. Alistair, there's a true story. So Kevin De Bruyne, right? My friend, one of my best mates, Paul Walsh, works in Manchester City as a cameraman, and he was sat in a car. Go on, Kev. Kev dribbling through. He was going to film something with Kevin De Bruyne. Do you remember that Venice Beach video with Gabriel Jesus and Kevin De Bruyne doing tricks on Venice Beach in LA? Paul made that, one of my best mates, and he was chatting away to Kevin De Bruyne, and he said he said Kevin. I can't remember how it came from the conversation, but Kev said to De Bruyne. So Kev said to Paul, "You used to be on the City fan channel, didn't you? You used to watch your videos," and he was like, "Yeah," and he basically De Bruyne brought it up to him, and he said he used to watch Blooming Rising, and Paul even said, "Oh, do you know my mate as well, Stephen?" And Kev went, "Is he the one with the curly hair, with the beard?" So yeah, Kevin De Bruyne literally watched me and Paul on Blooming Rising messing around, talking nonsense, just making shit jokes and all that kind of stuff. So Kevin De Bruyne watched Blooming Rising. Kevin De Bruyne literally sat down and watched.
Oh my God, when are you gonna stop telling me?
Someone mentioned it. Alistair mentioned it. I'm never gonna stop telling it because everyone who mocks fan channels, yeah. Well, Kevin De Bruyne literally watches our content. So, I thought that was in. That's a big chance that. Well, he's a bit too. He didn't get close to in the stones there. Right, you're going on timeout now, mate. You had an usual channel. Arsenal's just starting to get political and all that kind of shit. Fuck him, he's gone. Arsenal's had another one. Paul is lovely. Of course he is. Paul's one of the nicest people. Like me, I didn't know Paul until 4 years ago, and he became one of my best mates very quickly because me and Paul just clicked like that. He's a great guy. I love Paul to bits. I reckon football people pay more attention to YouTube than people think. Yeah, do you know what, Josh? You forget, like, the young lads, you know? Like Kevin De Bruyne, when Kevin De Bruyne said that to Paul, he was only like 26, you know? He's a 26-year-old bloke. What do you do? You know, what do I do? We all watch football videos. So they go home, they've got nothing to do for 90% of the day, you know, because they train for 2 hours. Then they go home and do nothing, so they go on YouTube, and they'll look at the highlights, and then they'll search the highlights to watch their performances. Of course they will, they're only human. Because you do, and then there'll be a recommended video at the side, and there'll be a fan channel, you know, because that's how the algorithm works. So they'll see it, and occasionally, out of curiosity, some will be like, "Fuck that, I'm not interested," but some will just click it. Thank you, Alistair. Alistair said, "I love it at this point." Never mind, I was telling the story to Nicola, but Alistair, thank you very much. I agree. Go on, Phil. That's a foul on Phil, I thought. I smell burning outside. Can you smell burning? There's a burning smell outside. Maybe it's Nicola because she's fire. So she didn't hear the comment. She got headphones on. I said maybe it's Nicola because she's fire. She's sick. Arsene Wenger in the gulag. Yeah, I put him in the gulag, unfortunately. I just oh bloody hell, lads! They're picking it up here. Yeah. Cineforce, thank you so much, mate. He's done really well there to get past Mendy, to be fair. Why did he step over it? I'm glad he stepped over it, though. Stop being a good second. They're starting to turn the screw a little bit. Don't hate on Mendy too much. Everyone can have a bad 5 minutes. Don't worry about it. He did well in the first half. Everyone chill about Mendy, by the way. If he does something really, if he carries on being bad, fair enough. But don't overreact. You might be right about not being able to defend, but let's have a bit of perspective. Let's have a bit of perspective. Everyone's piling in. Bear in mind as well, as James just made a good point, he has been booked, so he can't really commit to any challenges. And also, the booking was ridiculous. He didn't deserve that booking. So, he is on a yellow card, which does limit your gameplay a little bit. And he was looking really good before that. So, he might play badly. I'm not saying don't think it, but let's not, after literally 5 minutes he's been fine for 50 minutes and he had a bad 5 minutes. So, let's basically... he might not be great defensively, no, but not many are Kyle Walker defensively, unfortunately. But let's have a little perspective anyway. I'm willing to give him the benefit of doubt for now. Ferran looking good there. You bet $10,000 for both teams to score, Mohammed. Well, that's a hell of a bet to do, and I would never... never recommend that at all. I mean, Johnny, GB, we're gonna sign a centre back. Don't worry, man. And if that's a hell of a leap to make, Johnny, given the fact that we're not even close to that bit yet. We're winning 2-0, so let's not let's not have a paddy. Oh. They are knocking on the door here, Wolves. Oh, he's stepped up wrong there, Stones, unfortunately. Who you doing? That's a big chance for them. It's a big chance. We survived it though. Every chance they miss like that is... By the way, also, got to bear in mind it's the first game of the season, so there will be mistakes and there will be rustiness. It could be because they're not good enough, some of these mistakes. It could also be because they're rusty. You can go that way if you want. It's probably a lot easier. Having a paddy is not PC. I didn't even know it was a bad thing, apparently. Did you?
What?
Having a paddy apparently is not PC. I didn't even know that was a bad thing.
I don't know.
I didn't know that. I don't know what it means. I've literally said that.
Having a tantrum. If they having a paddy.
Oh, they've just missed a sitter again.
Is that because a paddy is like a typical Irishman or something?
I don't know. Sorry if it's offensive. I've literally never heard anyone mention that.
No, never.
Bloody hell. They are ripping us to pieces. We need to focus up, get the ball, get a foot on the ball.
Don't get ahead from the game.
I think it's fair to say this has been a bad 10 minutes. Where's that control gone?
You want another run?
I'm okay, it's still got half of it left. Come on, where's the midfielders, man? Come on, where's it gone? Lads, get...
Will you eat the icing?
Just scoop it off. No, he wants to eat the icing on the cake.
You are the icing on my cake.
Bloody hell, lads. So easy to get in behind. I would say he's probably offside there anyway, Podence. Maybe just offside. It's not going well here. But bear in mind as well what I said at the start of this video, Wolves will have a spell where they do well because they're a good team. They are a good team, they've got a lot of quality players. Let's just survive this spell. Survive this spell and hopefully we get through it. But the players have kind of dropped off. The whole team has dropped off as well in the past few minutes. They'll be sensing blood. That's what Wolves do, I guess. Literally. We need to keep the ball a little bit, though. Good ball from Mendy to De Bruyne there. Go on, Kev. It's one of those things where I think basically what's happened is the whole team have collectively lost their heads a little bit. Nice, Kev. You kept it in. He's kept it in. Oh, you didn't get a chance to do anything there, Jesus. Oh, Walker's gone for the long... Ah. The players will be tired, by the way. You know, it's the first game of the season. No one's going to be anywhere near the best. Go on, Ferner. Ferner, go on, Ferner. Ferner with the scrappiest run ever. I love it. He just tackled his way through into the area. If that had gone in. I love that from Ferner. Brilliant. I love it. Ferner just basically, if he'd scored that, it would have been my favourite goals of all time. Just tackling his way through on goal. Was that a cross? Did he shoot? Did he pass it? I don't know what he did. As I did say at the start, by the way, there will be moments in this game where we look a little bit uncertain because it is the first game of the season. You know, players we've not really had any preparation at all. Wolves are a good side, so the idea that we can just stroll this game was always going to be nonsense. There would be a spell where we come under the caution. We'd have to really focus. Then we'd have to ride the storm out a little bit. And if we do come out the other side of this, you know, in 5 minutes we're fine. When we start to calm the game down, we got lucky, but fair enough. Spamming tackle even when he shot. He wasn't told, Mr. J. We're doing alright, guys. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Don't worry. We're doing okay. I'm not going to panic because so far there's 25 minutes left and we're doing okay at the moment. You know, we've had a bad 10 minutes, but we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Calm, breathe. You know, breathe. It's worth bearing in mind as well, football's quite psychological. The longer it goes, if they don't score from this spell of pressure, if they don't, it'll start to get them down a little bit. Played Ake. Ake's done really well there to kind of shield his man. And still, he just put it out for a corner. That was a goal kick, it's fine. Tyler, I think the strategy works for this game, yeah. I mean, we've not had a good 10-15 minutes, but yeah, Tyler, like, I'm largely fine with the strategy in this game so far. I think in the first half, when the players looked a little bit more fresh, it was working really, really well. But yeah. Ake staying on his feet is so reassuring, Will. Totally agree. You want a defender, when we're in the middle of a storm like this, you want a defender who's going to stay on his feet, keep it calm, not doing anything rash. And that's what Ake does, you know. That'll just basically make City so much more reliable. I've not seen Foden at all. We need Foden to like get this. He's been quiet in this half. To be honest, it looks like he's calmed down a little bit here now, actually. We've got the ball again in their half, which is good. Hopefully we've weathered a little bit of that storm anyway, because we did have a bad 10 minutes, I can't deny that, and they should have scored. But so far, we've calmed down a bit again. Yeah, and as I agree, Ake looks really good. I mean, I'm just glad we got both of them, to be honest, which is the point. We got quality. We're all excited for Ake. It's good to see, man. It's good to see. Ake's a good player. He's very nice. How's everyone feeling anyway? Go on. What's everyone want to see in terms of changes? Tell me a cool story. You know, give me your final score predictions. How you feeling? What do you look forward to this season? What do you want to see against Bournemouth? Just give me a bunch of comments. Let me know how you feel. Also, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Ferran and Delap on. That's what you want. That'd be nice. Go on, Phil. Off. I'm calm for now. Mark's calm for now. By the way, I need 48 more subscribers. 48 more subscribers to get to 43,300. So do hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. It would be wonderful. No, you didn't, Will. No one's beat Adama in our wrestle. Can't wait to see Nico soon. I'll have a heart. Please don't go there, pal. Don't go there. I need that burger right now. What burger, mate? I don't know what you're on about, but yeah. Oh, Ferner's sweeping up well there. Oh, Ferner, he wins it and gives it away. Everyone's rushing it a little bit here. I don't think anyone forgot, Harry, that Ferner's that good. I think we're just not sure he could do it anymore because of his age. But, I mean, so far, he looks fine. He's a fucking beast. I'm absolutely delighted he stayed around. I'm delighted he's playing midfield because I don't think he was that good a centre-back, personally. I think he tried really well. I think he was as good as he could be as an old midfielder playing there. But I don't think his level was that high there because he had no right to have a good level there. It wasn't his fault. Nice ball from De Bruyne. Still, he's just sat them all on their asses. Zach Abdi, sorry mate if I missed your comment. Zach, I've seen it now. I don't try and intentionally miss anyone's comments. There's just so many comments that I miss them sometimes. But Zach, there you go, pal. Big love, Zach. Back in control now. MCFC. Yeah, I agree, man. We just needed to get through that storm. I told you. Sometimes you need to calm down a little bit. Ride the storm a little bit. Get a little bit lucky. To be honest, we're very lucky. We were very lucky. But so far, he was onside. Why has he stopped Sterling? I don't know why he stopped there, Sterling. He felt like Foden had played him through. Yeah, he was onside. I thought he was onside too. Why did he leave it? It's going well, this. It's going well. 20 minutes left. My dad's comments. He said 15 minutes ago playing solo well. If you meant so well. Solo well. Unless he gets to doing a solo. He also said slacking a bit in the second half. You're right, Dad. The dad chat there. But, Dad, we've settled down a little bit now. Mr. J saying that 10 minutes has affected them more than us. I mean, there is an element sometimes when you go that we get that much adrenaline and you go for it and you have that many chances quickly, you don't take them. It does knock the wind out a little bit out of you. It does, it genuinely does. They gave it their all and didn't score. It can be quite frustrating. And now a lot of teams obviously can carry on going on, but that's usually the really high-level teams that win stuff. But with all due respect to Wolves, they are not, you know, a Liverpool. They're not your Bayerns or even Man City's to an extent. They're a little bit below that. I'm not saying they can't beat City or score goals, but they're not. They don't have that same level of like intensity that will push him through constantly. Oh, come on, Kev, giving the ball away too easily there. So yeah, I think it has knocked something out of him. He's offside there. Miles offside. Good finish from Jesus, by the way. Unexpectedly good finish, but he was miles offside. It's miles off. But I don't think he's up front. I think he's just drifting in from the right because he's not getting the ball at the moment. So I think he's drifting around. But we need to keep his shape on the right over there. Yeah, he's just tucking in a little bit because everything's going down the left at the moment. And they're right because obviously they want the ball on Traore's foot. Traore smashed it out wide. It's a good pass, to be fair to him. Walker's defended really well there. Really, really well. As he always does, to be fair. Good ball as well to Jesus. Jesus couldn't hit a barn door when onside, but give him an offside shot and he hits the crossbar from his hometown in Brazil. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's like when there's no pressure on you and you think you'll count. It shows how it's so psychological. It really does. Football's a funny old game. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much, man. Ryan Taylor looking fresh. I don't really look that great at the moment, but I appreciate it. It's not actually Jesus, it's Jesus, Thomas. That's not true. He's Portuguese, not Spanish. It's Jesus. I think I might have said Jesus, of course, but it's actually Jesus, not Jesus. So we're both wrong. We're both actually wrong. Is Ferran coming on? It'd be nice to see Ferran on, wouldn't it? Giving it away a little bit too softly there. I don't think we'll see Delap on, by the way, unless it's like for a minute or two at the end. I mean, I would take him, but I don't think we'll see him on. Because they're not going to put a 17-year-old on. We're only 2-0 away from home. And Jesus' hold-up play has been great, I agree. Martin's spot on there. Nice Stones, good defending. Stones is crunching in. Kyle Walker being consistent quality again. Winbane is indeed. You meant they speak Portuguese. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm confused. It's very hard to get dialect things off via comments, so apologies if I misunderstood there. Again, Stones played well. I think Stones was alright. Yeah, he did have a couple of things where he switched off, but then the whole defence did. But largely, I think he's been fine. Good block from Ake there, by the way. Was it Stones got onto it? Ake was good there, but... How deep Gabriel Jesus there, by the way. Go on, Gabby. Run with the ball. We have been good apart from 10 minutes, Sam. Yeah, I did say they would. I said in the first half they'll have a point where they pressure and they look nervous because they're too good a team to just... They're not a shit team, Wolves. They're a very good team. You have to accept at some point they will have some chances. We got lucky, I can't deny that. It wasn't like we defended particularly well during that bit. But we rode the storm, and most importantly, we've regained our composure, which is good. If we can find our game again, that's what matters. Played Rodri. Lovely little run from Rodri there, by the way. Really nice from Rodri. Nathan Ake, baby. Nathan Ake, whoa. It's got to be a song from Nathan Ake. I'm going to make it a thing when the fans are back. Clan Aiden, KZX. I did indeed laugh. I laughed at Rory when he said that. You can probably see the video. I just burst out laughing. I was like, whatever, that's a big call. But it's nonsense. City are a better side than Chelsea. Everyone gets excited by the shiny new toy syndrome, by the way, with Chelsea. And I said in that video, there's no way that all those signings are going to gel just straight like that. Because you think, it's not Football Manager, it's not FIFA. Players take a while to adapt. Chelsea will be good, but you can't just sign a whole bunch of players and expect them to become a team. It doesn't work that way. Some will not adapt at all. Some will adapt a lot quicker than others. Some might barely play at all. You just never know. They're still a good side, of course, don't get me wrong. But there's no guarantee that they'll come in and be great straight away. Really nice footballist, by the way. Oh, lovely football. Oh, unlucky. Jesus couldn't get onto it, but... Best City debut from Ake I've seen since Aguero's. Dale's a big shout, man. But he has been fantastic, I can't deny that. I'm going to tweet, actually. It's going well. 15 minutes left. I did say we won't see any changes until late. Because even if we're winning 2-0 still, he doesn't like to change it unless we're really comfortable. I just did a tweet about Ake, by the way. I wanted to tweet about him. Aguero's debut was another level. He was ridiculous, that debut, that Swansea debut. I mean, he's with his black boots on as well. Proper old school Aguero. I loved it. Yeah, Ake's won loads of duels. He's very aggressive and he reads the game really well. You got to bear in mind he was playing in a team that was really, really poor in Bournemouth. But he's been fantastic. But Ake's been, he's been brilliant. He's been brilliant. He's stepped up to a level. He's got players now around him of the same intelligence that he has personally, and it's really hard to be the one thing trying to keep you afloat in a sinking ship. He was like the life raft that Bournemouth needed, but there wasn't enough for the rest of him. He did his best, but there wasn't enough for him to keep him up. And so far, it's gone really well. Fabio Silva's on. Oh, fuck, have they scored? Ah! It's a good goal. It's a good goal. It's a good goal, that. It's frustrating. They do definitely deserve that, unfortunately. Just when we kind of got our form back, but that's very frustrating. De Bruyne has got done here. He's done really well, to be fair. It's a good goal. It's just a good goal. It's very frustrating, but fingers crossed we get a composure back now, unfortunately. My 2-2 prediction is getting closer. Don't panic. Everyone calm down. It's a good header. It's a good goal. Podence has been brilliant. Yeah, he's been their best player, I'd probably say. Sterling, keep the ball, man. Don't give the ball away. I don't know what that's got to do with Mendy, by the way. Needs to be calm. Jimenez is a good player. Sell Sterling, get Sancho. Don't be silly, man. Don't be silly. Dream for you. There's no guarantee. I love Sancho, but there's no guarantee you could do anywhere near the output. Have anywhere near the output Sterling's had in this league. Ferran's coming on. The nutmeg was good. It was good skill. I mean, De Bruyne is not a defender, so occasionally he will get done by a tricky forward. It's hard to defend those as well. I mean, you can only be so tight. All it takes is for Jimenez to just drop back for half a second, which he did. I don't think it was particularly bad defending. I think it was just a good goal. The lap won't come on, by the way. There's no chance he's coming on at the moment. I think don't expect him to come on. Keep our heads, lads. Keep our heads. Maybe they'll push forward here, and maybe it's definitely not. No, it's not a lucky goal. It's a good goal. They deserved it, and they played really well. What's going on here? There's nothing in that. Walker's just put his hand out, He's absolutely nothing much at all. He's just running. He's just dived. Get up, man. Get up. He's touched his chest. So who's he coming on for? For Sterling, is it? I tell you what, man. Torres is built, isn't he? Ferran, he's a muscly guy. He's stocky. It's good to see a debutant, Ferran Torres. Welcome to. He looks good in that kit. He suits the kit. He's a bit of a physical beast, isn't he, Torres? I said this the other day. I think Torres is going to end up a proper strong lad. I think he'll go for the Ronaldo diet, genuinely. He's got a natural big build. It's good to have a bit of physicality out wide, isn't it? Sterling looks knackered. It is weird, isn't it, seeing 21 not on David Silva. But hopefully this guy, he can show his quality. They're all knackered, by the way. They're all absolutely knackered, as you'd expect them to be. Not a strong Traore, strong no dream for you, no, of course, but I reckon he'll end up being a bit of a beast. Yeah, the thing is, they're all going to be knackered. It's been a long season. You know, it's been a shit pre-season. Hardly anything, and it's the start of the season where players basically are lacking match fitness. Yeah, he's a good-looking fellow to fair to mine. I agree, actually. Yeah, we like to sign handsome players. You know, like Rodri and all that as well. Bernardo's a good-looking fella. Now we signed another good-looking fella. I think that should be. Ake's a good-looking fella as well. Actually, we should only sign good-looking players, I reckon. Nearly got him behind straight away. Since they're dropping the positivity unicorn over to the super chat wall. Thank you so much, Sinster. Love you, pal. Big love, mate. Thank you so much. So far, Naz, if we win, definitely. Let's see if we win. It's City are winning one shot. Currently. Let's hope it stays that way. Bit nervous now, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting a little bit nervous. I can't see City making any more changes, by the way. Unless we get a third, which is, it's not likely at the moment. It's going to be Wolves pushing forward, and I don't think City are very good at weathering storms. I tell you what, Walker's so good defensively. Look at him just bullying Vinegar. He's bullying a condiment out there wide. He's an absolute beast, Walker. He's like, I've got salt on my fish. I don't eat vinegar. That doesn't even work at all. That was terrible. I'm sorry. Dale, we don't know that. I mean, he stepped off him very quickly. It happened in a blink of an eye because of the nutmeg. I don't think it was he challenged him and didn't win the header. You don't know. It was a good goal. I always think, by the way, sometimes you can't win every header. You can't be at every place a player is at any second. If that makes sense. If you step off you for like half a second and then you haven't got time to react to it. So I don't know. He could have, maybe he might have won it, but he might have also just stepped away for a second. It's a good goal. It's just a good goal. Sometimes you have to accept a good goal. Come on, City. Come on, City. Is Ferran going out wide? Out to the right. No, he's on the left still. Foden's out on the right still. The time feels so slow. It really has. It's proper slowing down, isn't it? It's because we're all nervous. Everyone's nervous.
Did I predict 2-1?
See, you did, Nicola. Nicola's like that. I predicted 2-2. And at the moment, it's looking more likely than 2-1. But you could be right, Nicola.
If I'm right,
Seems if Nicola's right, by the way. What?
If I'm right, what do you want?
All my love and attention. And more, okay? Nicola's very happy about that. Ashai, he should have been. That kid won his $10,000 bet. He did indeed. I don't think he put it on, by the way. I think he was lying. Surely he didn't put. Unless it was like $10,000 something dollars, where it's worth about £5 or something in a different currency. But I don't think anyone really did that. But so far, he won his bet either way. Hashtag won. Well done, hashtag. Well done, Spencer. Oh, come on, City. I'm getting nervous here. City should play 3-3-1-3. Maybe. I'm not sure I fully agree, but maybe. This game should have been dead and buried a long time ago, Michael. To be honest, mate, even if we get a scrappy win, first game of the season with no real match practice, no real pre-season, I would take a scrappy 2-1 victory right now. Any victory is a good victory if we get there. The beard gone, Matthew. Yeah, I shaved it off. He's coming back. He'll be back in a week or so. It's boiling. Just going up on the door. There we go. It's boiling in here. Nice, Jesus. Let's give him the ball away, though, Kev. Fern as well. Fern is brilliant, man. Kev, get up. Kev, get up. Kev, get up. Get up, Kev. You better not be injured. It doesn't look that bad. Didn't look that bad. Oh, shit in hell. I think he's okay. I think he's okay. Take him off. Put Doyle on. Put Doyle on. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. I think it was just a bit of an impact injury. He might have even just been playing for time, by the way. Everyone wants the lap on, but there's no way he's coming on, by the way. There's no way he's coming on this close. Unless it's for a minute to run around at the end. If you get a third inside the next minute, then maybe you'll get 3 minutes, but you don't put on kids right now. You just don't. You want experience right now? I'm so nervous about every single time they go towards our goal. Delap on to score a hat-trick. Probably not, Scott. One sub is met. Well, it depends. You only make a sub if you need to make a sub. And if you've got a sub that's going to improve the team. Currently, I wouldn't be making any subs. Don't scare me in the comments, people. Typical City comment scared me there, Michael. What are you doing, Kyle? Pass the ball, man. He's not had a touch yet, Ferran Torres, has he, really? Manny plays either or, pal. I'm probably slightly towards Koundé at the moment, but I'll take Koulibaly. But I'm probably slightly towards Koundé just to wind up Napoli. But either or. Is that Roy Delap's son? Thomas, it is. It is Roy Delap's son, yeah. He's a very good footballer. He's a beast of a forward. An absolute brute of a goal scorer. I love him. Go on, Kev. Nice, Kev. Nice. 4 minutes. I did a Robert Perez then. Roy Delap. Who's Roy Delap? God, you're also young. You're so young. He's a Premier League footballer, famous for his long throw. He played years and years for Stoke and many other teams. No, we shouldn't sign Nketiah or Abraham. No, don't sign someone else's youngsters. Trust our own. Get an either high quality striker who's ready to improve the team. There's no proof that Abraham or Nketiah could actually improve the team. The quality, we should be aiming for something like Haaland quality. That's ours, isn't it? That's ours. So close now, by the way. Srivasan, yeah, of course he's only made one sub because there's no one. Who would you change? I don't get why everyone's obsessed with using all the subs. Like, I don't know. Would you bring Otamendi on now? I wouldn't. They're defending pretty well. I wouldn't bring on any of the youngsters because, like, you want experience right now. We're playing away to Wolves, and you don't bring on a kid who's not playing much. So who else would you bring on? I think he's right not to bring anyone else on. Genuinely, I don't get why you'd bring anyone else on currently. You're not bringing Delap on when you got Fernandinho, Rodri, and De Bruyne because like their experience. Bernabé, no chance. Mahrez, maybe, but I don't see the point. We're settled. It's working really well. Otamendi, maybe, yeah, but I mean, currently it's working pretty well, so I just don't see the point. If I say E, there you go, mate, at Daly's house. I said E, there, happily. Go on, Ferran. Played Ferran, nice. You don't bring on a 17-year-old when you're 2-1 away. With all due respect, like, you don't bring on a 17-year-old when you're winning it 2-1 against one of the best teams in the country, genuinely, because he'll give the ball away. He'll be a little bit sloppy. He'll be a bit naive, or he'll try something. It's just not the right time to bring on a 17-year-old. Jesus is an experienced, high-quality international. He's played really well, and you want his work rate, his desire, his tactical understanding. Yeah, no, you don't. I would just. I want Delap on, but there's no way in a million years I'd bring him on right now. We don't need a sub. I totally agree with Joe. We just don't need a sub right now. We need to just focus on what we're doing. Don't mess up the team. Keep holding on. Keep frustrating them. Fingers crossed it works. Oh, Mingy Wong, thank you so much for the little donation, pal. Really, really appreciate it, Ming. Welcome to the stream as well. I really appreciate it. That would have scored. You probably wouldn't have. Don't get carried away. Oh, good save. Gabriel Jesus with a long ranger. Corner. Keep the ball in the corner. Ferran's barely had a touch, Cheshire Homestead. I mean, you can't really comment. He's barely had a touch. He looks physical. He was a big guy, but he's had like 2 touches and he's not really done much, so it's hard to say. Good save, that, by the way. Why is everyone obsessed with Abraham? Like, he's a good player, Abraham, but he's not that good. Yeah, as Martin said, Delap's great. He's 17. You're winning 2-1 away in the first game of the season with loads of pressure, and you don't bring a randomly on a striker for the sake of it. You just be calm and composed, and you take your chances when you come across them. Oh, yeah! That's why you don't take Gabby off. That's why you keep your head. And that's why Manchester City are better than you realise. 3-1. There we go. And that's why you don't slag up Gabriel Jesus. Come on, City. We've deserved this. We've been the better team throughout the game. I'm delighted. 3-1. City have won. And do you know what? We deserved it. Got a little bit lucky. Massive deflection. But you make your luck largely. And Gabby, we won, guys. We won away at Wolves. Like, how is that not a fantastic performance? A bit of grit and determination. I'm delighted. I'm absolutely delighted. That is why you don't take him off. I'm sorry. Listen to Stephen. Listen to him. You know, I've been around a lot. You know, I get too used to this kind of stuff. That should be an assist. Maybe is it an assist? Throw on Delap now for a minute. Throw him straight on for a second. There's no point, but throw him on just to get a touch. There we go. There we go, lads. We've won away from Wolves. First game of the season. Absolutely excellent result. I'm going to do a live match reaction, by the way. So, guys, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to get the video ready as I'm doing this right now, actually. But I'm delighted with that live reaction. I had a really bad feeling we were going to lose this, so I was dreading it. But this was a perfect start. I'm absolutely delighted. Great result. Absolutely perfect start. I'm buzzing. So I want to see you all, by the way, back in 5 minutes' time. What a start to the season. Brilliant. City with a better team. They deserve that. Don't rule out this Manchester City time, you know. They're actually focused. They clearly wanted to massively improve. It's been brilliant. I'm delighted. And I want to see you all in a minute over the match reaction stream. I'm very, very, very delighted. Thank you all as well so much for joining in during the stream. Once again, I want to say a big thank you to all the members who've been absolute stars. They get the members up on screen there, all these guys here, the Esteemed Kompany members, and everyone who's got involved in the super chats, and all the regulars there watching. You're all absolute heroes. I love you loads. I've got the best fans on YouTube. I mean that. City have won 3-1. What more can you want? Away against Wolves. What a performance, what a result, and we deserved it. We deserved it. It's been good fun. We got there in the end. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Wonderful, happy days. Ake, what a player. De Bruyne, the captain. Fernandinho, fantastic. Pep got it right. Ake, Stones, really good. A couple of little nervy moments, but largely we were absolutely excellent. I will see you back in a few minutes for a match reaction video. I'm going to start a new one, so be back in about 1:15, I would say. Maybe even a little bit less than that. I'll see you on the other side. I love you all absolutely loads. You're all the best. In a bit. Bye-bye.